p.m. and we are in the middle of Red, White, and Boom. And we are hanging out at Slipaway Food Truck Park and Marina, which is off the chain.
It is.
I think we've gorged to the point that we might not be able to make it home. We're going to need assistance.
I'm going to need a crane, honestly, after every sample I got.
Has anybody checked to make sure we can each get out the door of the bus yet?
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know.
I need a crane. Like, honestly.
It's pretty intense. But guess what? Independence Day. Let's talk a little bit about Independence Day. Declaration of Adoption. The Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776, marking it the official separation from Great Britain. John Adams' perspective. Did you know that he didn't agree with 4th of July? Yeah.
I know. He said it should be the 3rd, right?
Nope. He said
second.
He believed it should be July 2nd, a day of resolution. Right. The resolution was passed and should not be celebrated on the 4th. Federal holiday. Independence Day became a federal holiday in 1870 and a paid federal holiday for employees in 1941.
That's when it got paid holiday?
Yeah.
Man.
Did you know the Declaration of
Are any of us
Independence?
getting paid today?
No.
I don't know. I got paid in a lot of food.
We got to check it. We did get paid with food. That was
Snacks.
Food, yeah.
Did you know the Declaration of Independence wasn't actually signed on the 4th?
5th, wasn't it?
I just learned that today. No, it was the 2nd.
I'm guessing all these
I got
numbers.
gypped.
They kept the second. It's always the second.
I got gypped.
Next answer is the second.
All right, let's talk about fireworks.
Fireworks.
Everybody loves the fireworks.
Speaking about fireworks, did you see that one I showed you?
What?
With Bigfoot in the firework?
Oh, the T-shirt?
Yeah.
That's 666.
Yeah, that was wrong.
666.
That was messed up.
I hate to ask, so we'll just keep moving.
Yeah. I'll have to show you a picture.
Sounds like that's a bad one.
It's a little scary.
They get carried away. The Bigfoot ones
Yeah,
get
don't give
carried
the
away.
kids any ideas. First celebrations. The first organized Independence Day celebration with fireworks was in Philadelphia.
Oh, wow.
On July 4th, 1777. Woo, jackpot, 777. Modern fireworks today. Americans spend over $2 billion annually on fireworks, with most imported from China.
Wow.
China. And in 2004, a fireworks-related incident resulted in over 14,700 injuries and 11 deaths. So you guys be careful out there while you're handling your fireworks.
I mean, yeah, don't lose any fingers.
Absolutely. Fireworks are obviously a big staple of 4th of July, but you know, you got to make sure that it is safe when you handle these fireworks. Or you could do the next best thing and come on down to Red, White, and Boom and let them handle the fireworks while you enjoy everything else. You know, it's amazing.
Maybe you'll have your fingers.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
Let's talk about some weird traditions.
Oh.
Hot dogs. Today I haven't had a hot dog because I've had so much other great food.
Man.
Have you seen hot dog? I haven't even seen hot dog.
Yeah, where your smash burgers were. They had dogs.
They had the smash burgers there and hot dogs.
So, hot dog consumption. Americans consume approximately 150 million hot dogs on Independence Day. Oh, yeah. Presidential coincidences. John Adams and Thomas Jefferson both died on July 4th, 1826. James Monroe died on July 4th, 1831. Calvin Cooley was born on July 4th, 1872. And the oldest parade, Bristol, Rhode Island, has hosted the oldest continuous 4th of July celebration since 1795.
Oh, Rhode Island, yeah.
Whoop, let's hear it for Rhode Island. Can't get more patriotic than that.
I know.
Hey, you want to play a game?
Yeah, let's play. Let's get some.
Let's do some Would You Rather 4th of July edition.
Oh, wait, that's 2.
That makes me sad.
I don't know.
That's a good one. Would you rather attend the first Independence Day celebration in 1777 or the first White House July 4th party in 1801?
That would have been when the White House was pretty new, so I'm going there.
1801, because then I could test out the toilets.
I want to say 1801. Why are they so specific? Did something horrible happen on that day?
I don't know, but those toilets it will be.
Yeah, right.
They won't be white anymore.
Would you rather eat 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes, like Joey Chestnut, or light 1,776 fireworks simultaneously?
I would say the hot dogs.
I want to see the fireworks go off.
Wait, you want
I don't
to?
think I can handle any more food.
You rather blow off your
No more
fingers than eat?
I would
hot
like
dogs?
to light them simultaneously. Doesn't mean I have to die.
How are you gonna do it? 1,776.
Electronically, a button.
Oh, that doesn't count. You have to do it with a match.
Yeah.
Just don't pass gas behind that man.
Yeah. Would
Then
you?
there'll be a big fire.
Yeah, right. Would you rather have a barbecue with George Washington or a jam session with John Philip Sousa?
I don't know who this Tuesday guy is. That could be ignorance on my part, but I'm gonna have to go with George Washington.
Yeah, I'd
I
have
don't
to
know
say
the-
George.
I don't know who the other guy is.
He does have moonshine, so
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have like a flute guy following you around? Like, didn't they follow
that
like
flute
George?
guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be annoying as ever. Yeah, definitely.
I'd be like, get out of the way.
Me and George go chop down
The
some
president
The president.
The president.
You gotta
is
do
here.
the.
Would you rather watch fireworks from the Statue of Liberty or Mount Rushmore?
Well, I've been to Mount Rushmore, so I would say the Statue of Liberty.
Did you go up
'cause
into the face?
I didn't go in the face, but
And
I
shot
was.
out the nose.
I was outside of the
amazing.
face, far away. But no,
That was how he got the name the animal.
Yeah.
Ah.
He was crawling up their nose.
It's actually because of the Muppets.
How close can you get to the faces?
You get pretty close. Yeah.
Like you can touch it?
I seen
No,
him.
you can't touch it. No.
Oh.
No.
I seen him when I was a kid. I don't remember. I remember
Yeah.
seeing them, but not how.
You like
close
walk
you
down
could
this
be.
path, and there's like this area where, because if you go any further, you're gonna fall down the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not up their nose.
Yeah, not up the nose. You wouldn't make it.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. That doesn't work for me. All right, here we go. Would you rather?
I don't know what channel you found this music on, but it's something.
It's pretty cool.
Would you rather time travel to July 4th, 1776 or July 4th, 2026.
I don't think there would be
Great
enough
Scott.
special about 2026. So if
Yeah.
I had to do
Aliens.
it, I would,
Aliens,
Maybe.
yeah.
Bashard said
that's
so.
a maybe. It's a maybe.
Could be UFOs.
Yeah, Bashard said 2026.
Or
is
it could
the
just be the
next one.
same as any other. You know, if you go back in time, that's gonna be a big difference.
Yeah, but they
But
just
it's gonna be
finished-
hot, so maybe not.
They
Maybe.
just finished a war, and there's like people that are all wounded, and it's like really dark. I would say that July 4th, 76, it was pretty. 1776 is pretty still like
Yeah, that's pretty fresh.
raw.
Pretty fresh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go into the future.
Yeah.
I wanna meet the alien. Okay, would you rather have a pet bald eagle or a pet turkey? Benjamin Franklin's preferred national bird.
I'd say a bald eagle because it'd be pretty bad.
I've had turkeys and they're pretty cool. So, but I would have to go bald eagle now because
Yeah.
I've already done the turkey.
But
They were
the,
delicious.
The turkeys are delicious. Not eagles. I never had an eagle.
I have never eaten an eagle. I don't think I would eat an eagle. But
No.
those
it's a
things are
different
scary.
experience, no matter how you look at it.
Those things are super scary, and they have giant like claws. So how do you even like? Can you ride it?
Right, an eagle?
Turkey?
An eagle? Yeah, like can you ride? Like they're like huge, right? Like
On a water slide, maybe.
you can ride. You can
Maybe
ride.
on AI.
Right.
Mm,
AI can have you ride a turkey.
Yeah.
I've seen people do it on the internet.
That's an ostrich.
All right, all right. Would you rather be in the Macy's firework control room or lead the Bristol parade?
I don't know.
You want to be in a parade?
Either
or
one
you-
of them sound like a good time to me. Either one.
Yeah, maybe.
We met probably Bristol because I'm thinking that's going to have some race car stuff to it.
But in the Macy's
Macy's
parade,
makes me think of shoes, and I'm not that interested.
Yeah.
in the Macy's firework control room, you can probably set off those 1,776 fireworks because they got.
Oh.
I already did that 4 questions ago.
Okay, would you rather recite the Declaration of Independence from memory or sing the national anthem solo at a stadium? I've actually done that.
Oh.
I've sang the national anthem.
I'm not much of a singer. I don't think so. My voice has one tone. This is it.
Oh, say, can you see Come on, you can do it. All right.
Okay,
never mind.
Proud to be American.
Where at least I know I'm free.
Free from a lot of food.
All right. Would you rather have 4th of July themed tattoo or a wardrobe exclusively in red, white, and blue? I've seen some
I kind
interesting
of have a
outfits
4th of
today.
July tattoo.
I've seen a few interesting outfits today that have been red, white, and blue. And
I saw a couple of
shiny.
rompers.
I did see men in rompers, and there's nothing wrong with that. I already explained that to you, and I think that you should probably get one.
There were
Oh, no.
there were at least 5 in that flag romper.
I think
There was
The
5.
overall,
Yeah.
the one had the overall flag romper.
Why don't you?
I'll get a Sasquatch romper.
You guys missed the boat because if
No
you would have
romper.
had
No.
matching and including Big Mama, we'll put all 3 of you in the matching rompers, Star Spangled Banner.
I'm
You would have
out.
rocked it.
I'm out.
Aw, I can't take you guys anywhere. You're no fun.
I'll stay home that day. I'm good.
All right, so are you going with the tattoo or are you going with the wardrobe?
Wardrobe.
Pick
I
one.
kind of already have the tattoo. It says the easy one.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Wardrobe.
He has a Patriot on his back. All right. Would you rather have a fireworks show choreographed to your favorite song or a personalized 4th of July? 4th of
Or it's a
July.
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 It's all that food is starting to come up. Parade in your honor.
Parade in your honor.
You want to have a personalized 4th of July parade float. Like you could have and I'm talking like you could do whatever you want on the float.
Yeah.
Or you have a whole fireworks show with your favorite song.
Fireworks.
Fireworks?
Fireworks.
What song would you choose?
Gonna
Don't tell me
long-
Stairway
there's
to
gonna be a
Heaven.
There's gonna be a long.
It's got to
planning
be a long
process.
one.
Yeah.
It's
It's
got
gonna be a long planning process for this.
What's a long song? November Rain. It has to be
Master of puppets. I don't know.
it's got to be a really long song because
Some
I would
Metallica song.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit. I don't know.
I'll make my own song.
I did it all for the nookie.
The
I
Nookie.
make, I make my own
And I can
song.
get the cookie.
Me and A,
And stick it up your aw.
me and A will come up with a 45-minute song, just a compilation of all of our favorite songs.
Oh my gosh.
You could do that. I guess that's all I got for you for Would You Rather.
Got some 4th of July dumbed and detained if you'd like.
Hit the dumb and detain button.
Hold on here. If I can find it.
This one's on my phone.
All right. Oh, let's see what we've got here. 4th of July. This could get interesting. And I bet you Florida Man is. Oh, they're all Florida Man.
Oh yeah, that's what I look for.
No
Florida Man's the
joke.
funny one. Why look for anything else? You just go straight for Florida Man.
Florida Man does what he wants.
Right.
You'll just see.
I found it.
Okay, cool.
Hit it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Dumb and
Okay,
Detained. We explore the hilarious, absurd world of not-so-bright criminals. From botch heist to comically ill-conceived plans, get ready to laugh out loud at the antics of some of the world's most clueless lawbreakers. It's Dumbed and Detained on Big Mama Radio.
Florida man arrested for threatening neighbors over fireworks. In Flagler County, a 70-year-old man was arrested after allegedly pointing his gun with a laser sight at the neighbors who were setting off fireworks. He reportedly warned them, saying, "Next person to light one of these is getting one of those."
Holy
He's like,
cow.
yeah.
Holy cow.
He was charged with 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon.
I mean, you got to ask what time of day was this. If this was like 5 in the morning, I could get the hostility, but the gun is a bit much.
Yeah.
Florida man,
Maybe a squirt gun.
Florida
Roman
man
candle.
attempts
Roman candles.
Florida man attempts to board a flight with a loaded gun.
Uh-oh.
At
I heard about
JFK Airport, a
Yeah.
Florida man was caught trying to board a flight with a loaded gun, a 9mm Smith & Wesson handgun in his carry-on bag. TSA officers detected the weapon during the security screening. The man was arrested and faces criminal charges along with potential federal penalties up to $15,000. Wow, that's a serious case of swamp crotch.
Big,
Swamp.
big hoops.
He had a lot of swamp.
That's a
Too
very
much
big
swamping.
hoops. Very expensive.
That'll do it.
Be like, wait a minute, that's not mine. You sure it wasn't just my swamp crotch?
I need to check my carry-on. Oh, don't mind that. All right. Florida man mimics fireworks sounds to circumvent a ban. in Cape Coral. Woo!
Oh,
All
Cape
right.
Coral.
Okay, Coral, Florida man. Here we go.
Yep.
Florida man.
Wait, it's not me, is it?
In Cape Coral, residents report a man shouting "boom" after over firework-like sounds in the early hours, seemingly
Why?
to protest or circumvent local firework restrictions. Neighbors were disturbed by the noise, and authorities noted that such behavior could violate a noise ordinance. So he was mad that he's not allowed
So you
to
got
have
a ticket
fireworks.
for being loud.
Yeah.
That's what, $20?
Probably 1,000. Knowing Cape Coral.
Yes, absolutely. All right. And this is not dumb and detained, but this is kind of a sad thing here. Florida man loses fingers in fireworks accident. A Florida man
Don't
suffered.
lose your digits.
Could you imagine?
Yes.
Lose every finger but your middle fingers? Like, could you imagine?
Let's see.
But it'd still be weird losing only them.
A Florida man suffered severe injuries, losing most of his fingers in a firework explosion. He emphasized the dangers of fireworks and stated that even experienced individuals can have accidents. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the risks associated with fireworks. Ouch.
Be careful.
Yeah, super careful.
Super careful.
All right, here's some legal updates. Florida enacts super speed law. Florida introduced a new super speed law targeting drivers exceeding speed limits by 50 miles per hour or more driving over 100 miles per hour. First-time offenders face up to 30 days in jail and a $500 fine. Repeat offenders can lead to harsher penalties, including license suspension. The law aims to enhance road safety during high traffic periods like the 4th of July. So today, don't be dumb.
You're not doing it
You're
around
gonna
me
get
today,
it?
I guarantee that. That's like 10 blocks.
Coming to
10
take.
blocks of walk and they come hang out with me today.
Absolutely. And did you know that today there's a bunch of protests?
Yeah.
So political protests. Free America rallies across Florida. Well, on Independence Day, anti-Trump demonstrators organized a Free America rallies throughout Florida, including a notable protest outside of Mar-a-Lago featuring a giant Trump baby balloon. These events were part of a broader movement expressing dissent against the current administration's policies. I bet that has to do with our little Alcatraz issues.
Probably.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of people mad about it.
There's a lot of people there.
You heard about not the propaganda. What do you call it? The T-shirts and everything else.
The
Yeah.
merchandise. They got
Nonprofit
merch.
places
Yeah.
selling them. Where's the money?
Where's the
Where's
money
it
going?
Well, that's interesting though that you could have merch for your.
I've never heard of a
I don't know.
prison
Selling merch. Yeah.
It's kind of
This seems like surreal.
it's
I
weird.
mean, the actual Alcatraz does.
well, that's
But
because
it's
it's
a
a museum.
museum.
But like when it was an actual prison, like
Well, Disney sells merch too, and it kind of feels like prison when you're in there. You can't.
It's
get
a
yeah.
financial.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
financial.
it's because they
prison.
track you in to spend more
You
money.
have to pay
Yeah.
for everything,
and they
including
put the
getting out.
door. They put the door really far away. So
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised they're gonna charge one day about using the toilet.
at
like
Disney.
literally, like you never know.
Coin operated.
Coin operated like $20
Yes.
to use a loo
Or worse, if they charge you per pound.
They did.
per pound.
They actually used to charge you to use a restroom in.
They do that in
I want
Europe.
to say it was Turkey.
Yeah, they do that.
If you public restrooms, there would be people that would manage the restrooms. They would charge you, and it was.
Wow.
Well,
I mean,
it's
they
not
were horrendous
free.
and filthy. They weren't like a nice kept or not. It was bad.
It's not free in Europe. They do that, and they
It
charge
is
you for
bad.
toilet paper as well.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's not free. Like there's
And-
like it's not their problem that you got to poop.
Yeah.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
You know, but here in America, we've got like 27 porta potties that are literally right across the street from the bus here, and
I know.
they take care of us.
I mean, I used it a whole bunch of times already.
They even give you
Yeah.
nice toilet paper. Today, Big Mama actually talked about the toilet paper in the porta potties and let me know that due to the moisture
The
in there,
humidity.
the humidity, the toilet paper is always softer in a porta potty. They make sure to make it soft.
That means
I
when you're
reminded
wiping
him
your
that the
bum.
humidity came from the urine, so it was not a, it was not a bonus thing.
Does it feel like
There's a
wet paper
conspiracy theory. I don't know if this is true. I heard this.
about
well,
toilets?
No, about when the president goes to the bathroom,
Mhm.
there's a person that comes behind him
And wipes.
No,
Oh.
it's their their
Fecal matter.
fecal
fecal,
matter
fecal matter.
and take it out of the toilet so it doesn't people can't find evidence on the president. I don't know. I heard it. I don't know if it's true. If it is, let me know.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've heard that.
It seems a bit much, but I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised though.
Well,
It'd
you
be
say that, but
extreme
we have a
thing.
guy that comes and collects our dog poop once a week.
That's fair.
Yeah, so you never
Gunner
know.
thinks that will happen.
There might be just classified.
My dogs think that's how they
files
get
in that
treated.
Poop. there must be some files in that poop that you can't see.
They just sit there at the slider and look out like, what is
They're
this
like
do
they,
with
they
this?
they go underneath it, and they're like when it falls into the glove,
They're probably like, why does this
they
guy
burn
always...
it.
I bet you our dogs, since they don't understand what's going on, they probably see this guy and he's like, why is he obsessed with our poop?
They
every,
just-
Oh my
every
God.
They're
week.
just happy they make people happy.
Every
If that
week
makes
he
them
comes.
happy, they're happy.
And then as soon as this guy leaves, immediately they have to go drop a deuce, like
There's
to
double
fill,
duty.
Oh my gosh.
to fill the gap.
Double duty time.
I'm
Yeah,
double,
it's very weird.
double
Okay.
duty.
Well, anyway, now that I grossed everybody out with my dog's bowel movements, I guess we can move on with the day.
But it's almost 7:00. What time are these fireworks going down?
I'm not sure.
I think it once it
exactly.
gets started.
I
now.
think
Yeah.
it's 9, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
today's event is done at 10, so I'm gonna assume
Gotta
it's
be
probably
around
gonna
9.
be 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's looking clear enough that it's going to happen too.
And the bands, it sounds like the bands are going.
The band is
Bands are
playing right
rocking.
now. Yeah.
So
we
we've
got
got,
music pounding on both sides of the bus.
and we do have DJ Smash on
Yep.
Smash
On that
right on the
side.
other side, and then we have another band that's playing inside the Slip Away food truck park and marina, and they're really actually
They're
good.
very good.
They
Very
were
good.
playing
I've
like
been in there a couple
80s
times.
and 90s. I mean, they even played like No Doubt and stuff. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my god.
But like
Yeah.
un-
Retro.
until I wanted to crash, I was like,
Yeah, well, you've done the international
Tour.
tasting around
world
the world.
tour, like Epcot. Like you're at Epcot, like do a world tour. Except it was with like a whole bunch
This
of
is
people.
world
Here,
of-
have this, and you could come back for more.
Okay, so you
This
had
is Gorging
bruschetta,
World instead of World of
Bruschetta.
Beers.
you had a Philly cheesesteak,
Philly cheesesteak,
you had tacos, immediate tacos,
ice cream, infused ice cream.
you had ice cream, you had what else did you have? Oh, the Cuban
Sliders.
tostone with the
Yep.
pulled pork. You had sliders
Barbecue sliders,
from the
The
Taco
lemonade.
Works.
the lemonade,
then you
the
had the
big
chicken
chicken
sandwich.
Oh, you had a Philly cheesesteak and a chicken sandwich?
Oh, there's a sample. It
It
was
was
like
a
only,
sa-
it
it's
was
still
like a
samples.
Yeah,
half
okay.
a sandwich.
These
Well,
are like free
I didn't
samples
count
you
the
get because they
samples.
want you to.
I
it
went
wasn't
around-
that small though. It was a full bite. It was
Oh
like
my god,
it
that
was like a
slider
half. Yeah.
was huge.
was
I
a
was like, that's
actual-
free.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'll take 6.
I'll
Yeah.
take 6.
Sorry.
Like I want a Sasquatch free
I
size.
want a Sasquatch sample.
So I think you've hit almost everything, right?
I
Oh,
did
you
a-
hit Greek spot too. What did they give you a Greek spot? I forgot.
I didn't go to Greece. That's the only one I didn't go to. Okay, I gotta go.
Oh, Now you
gotta
gotta
go.
go back to the Greek.
I'm gonna
spot.
probably like hurl in some.
You know what? But we can videotape. And
Yeah.
then maybe we could do like the president thing and then just haul it away for you.
I know.
we'll put it in a little baggie and send it home.
Just classified.
It was the Sea Monster ice cream that put me over the
Oh
top.
my God.
man,
Can
that,
Cookie dough ice cream with cookies and cream
Oreo.
ice
And
cream
cake batter
and cake
base.
batter.
yeah.
It was
That is
delicious.
just that's
The only thing is,
so
and
good.
that's the small. I swear it was the size of half of my head.
It was so good.
dude, that chicken sandwich was like bigger than my face.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my!
I wonder if
gosh.
they're really
With a
putting it
side of
on today
fries.
for opening day, or if it's always going to be this amazing.
If it's like that all the time,
I will be
like,
here a lot.
Yeah. And then the ice cream guy told me that they are literally like down the street from us on Del Prado.
Yeah, that's not good either.
Oh, that's not.
I will literally.
It's
I'm
that
gonna be
green
a di-
building, I think.
Yeah, he said it
It used to be a bagel shop.
hmm
I remember that place.
I want to go. He said they used to be in Sanibel, but they were taken. Unfortunately, hurricane did a big impact on their building.
Yeah.
So, support your local businesses. These guys are out there trying
definitely
to help.
supported
and
them.
do
And
good-
there's there's
I
a-
tried every sample.
and there's a ton of stuff lined up down the street too. So
Oh, yeah,
it's not
yeah.
just inside.
I
the
am
food
not
truck
walking
part.
that.
I haven't even.
Down the street is one thing after that. I've seen donuts out there.
Yeah.
I've seen a lemonade stand that's 4 tenths
Big
wide with
pic-
fresh lemonade,
Big pickles over
giant
here.
pickles.
Chocolate infused.
I think I'm gonna
fudge.
have a giant
I
pickle
saw
before I go.
chocolate berry, cocoa berries with a Dubai.
There's like chocolate
Cocoa berries with Dubai chocolate.
Yeah, I wanna see
Yeah,
that.
with strawberries. Oh,
yeah, we need to
man.
stay away from that.
I need to go. Guys, I gotta go do something.
All right, we got to go. I got
I'll
to
be
get Giant Pickle. Apparently, Betty's getting Dubai chocolate. We'll see you guys a little closer to the fireworks. Have a good night, everybody.
All right, we'll see you soon.